3, 2, 1. Chee-hoo! Hey, hello, Greg, Liam, B2B Farmstead. So we're starting build of chicken tractor number 3. What we kind of lay out our basic stuff right here. So, you know, base top rail, sides, our corners, and then the 24-inch support beams. Over here, instead of us buying the 2x2s, which are softer wood than the 2x4s, we decided, and more expensive, we decided to head and buy 2x4s and then just rip them in half. So sorry for the mess, but that's what we're getting ready to do here. Is we're getting ready to rip these 2x4s in half. We'll leave them ripped in half, and then we'll cut them to the measurements we need as we need them for the 2x2 boards. So our top rail will be 2x2. Our support beams for the back wall are mostly 2x2 for the nesting box. That kind of stuff. Our roosting bars that are in the base of the chicken tractor, our roosting bars that are connected, right? So those are all what we'll need, and we should be able to get it out of these 7 2x4s right here, because we counted, we needed 13 total for the chicken tractor. It was about almost $2 cheaper per 2x4 versus 2 pieces of 2x2. So that's why we made this decision. Okay, so that's update number 1. We're getting ready to cut wood and get started. We'll see you later. Aloha. 3, 2, 1. Chee-hoo! Aloha, Greg here from B2B. So just an update. Remember, we are doing chicken tractor number 3. All right, and this is update number 3. So we're just kind of updating you as we go along. We've already done a few things, but I'll let you know where we are right now. So you can see it right down here. Basically what we did is we did the base. So it's 4 feet by 6 feet. Okay. Then we went through and we put these support beams that go across this way. Right. And then we went ahead and we installed the chicken wire, 1-inch chicken wire. We then put on the roosting bars that go across there. It's all going to be covered by a tarp because we're doing chicken tractor on steroids, so we can get some compost out of it. We then cut and put the corners together, and we're just getting ready to mount the corners. I'm going to turn around so that you can see. Okay, so again, we put the base, which is our 4 foot by 6 foot wide. We then put we used gussets in the corners. We then put in the support beams. So when we go to put our tires on, that 3/4 inch rod will go, threaded rod will go through both of these. It'll get nuts and washers, nuts and washers, nuts and washers, and then it'll go right there. We then put on this 1-inch wire mesh. Okay. Then we installed our roosting bars. Again, that'll be covered by tarp. And then we flipped it over and we stapled the 1-inch wire mesh to the bottom. So it's stapled on top on the inside, flipped over and stapled on the bottom. We have cut the corners, 24-inch corners, and we're getting ready to install those. So those will get gussets on each side. They'll be glued and nailed, glued and nailed, glued and nailed all the way around. And then we will put on the top rail. So again, these roosting bars in the chicken tractor actual directions, it calls for the 2x2s. The wood is a little bit softer. We took 2x4s and ripped them all. We told you about that already. We got them sitting over there so that we can continue to use them. But that's our top rail will be made out of those ripped 2x4s, and then our in the back here will be our horizontal support beam. We'll have some vertical support beams. Our base for our nesting boxes will go right there, and it'll just keep going and going. But we'll give you more updates. We're getting ready to install the corners, and then we'll put our top rail on, and then we're going to put in right here in the front, we're going to have a 12-inch door. It has 2x4s on each side, which allows us to have a pretty good support for our corrugated roofing that goes on. Anyway, just wanted to give you again, that's where we are. We're going to keep trucking along. Our goal is chicken tractor in 2 days, and we started 3 hours late. Aloha. Hey, hit the like button. Give us those suggestions, what you do on yours, how you do it, where you do it, that kind of stuff. Remember, we're running 24-inch tires because we have rough terrain. Aloha. Thanks for checking in.